You join me today on a very frosty morning at the start of what we call a route recce, where we show you all the finest roads that Wales has to offer. Starting today in Mold. So, as I say, we are starting in Mold. We're going to take the A541, or as I call it, the Denbigh Road, over into Denbigh. There are a few spots you can stop if you want to have a drink. You can stop at A&D Motorcycles, where they've got a nice little bikers cafe there. Nonetheless, we are not stopping. We are going to go straight through Denbigh, over the top of Denbigh Moors. Nice and pretty. There are average cameras, which is slightly annoying nonetheless. And then down the back of the Evo Triangle, hang a right onto the A5, straight over to our good old favourite spot, Betws y Coed, or as you English like to call, Betws y Coed. Come along with me. I'm Liam and this is Moto Planet.
Right, first things first, get a wind chill off my face. So, we get to the end of this road and we go right. So it says Denbigh. 20 to 30 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60, you know what I mean? I do like these route recces, but I tell you what, I much prefer them in the spring with the sun. See, now we're down to 40, and we're just chilling on at 40. So, I think just down here, if you want to go to the coast, you can go to Moor, just to the right up here. Nice little road up there, only briefly, just a little hill climb, not too shabby. Also worth noting on this road, the road surface is absolutely diabolical. And because there's a factory or a quarry just further down, there's a lot of wagons. And obviously with a lot of wagons comes a lot of comes quite a slippery road in it. Carlsberg. Probably the best lorry on the road, that. Now then, I need fuel, so there's a petrol station just coming up on the right. We are now fueled up and ready to go. I need to get fuel in my body soon. Anywho, right. So this is actually a really fun bit of road, but there are those speed limits that they are annoying. Right, 20 mile an hour. Now, you're not doing 20 mile an hour, are you, Mr. Discovery? I have to, because I'm on the internet. So, nice little spot here. It's a little bit wet. Some lovely houses. These are like proper little Welsh houses, aren't they? Ooh, they've got their fires going. Oh, it smells divine. Nice little terrace houses here. Anyway, right, slippy, and there's a few twisties coming up. Okay, I'm getting quite cold now. I was doing alright a minute ago, but I think the wind chill's just getting to me now. Got a little way to go yet as well. I might actually be trying, I might look into getting some heated gear. Seems to be raving about stuff like that. This is a good road to avoid. So, say for example, you are coming from Mull. Now, obviously, you can go across the Coed Gate, which is where we do a lot of our reviews and stuff. Somebody bought that. I used to be a bit run down. Anyway, sorry. You can go along Coed Gate up the main road, or you can indeed come along this road instead. I do recommend this road instead because it is a lot more fun, really, more engaging. Now then, we are getting to some twisty bits, I believe. I love this little bit of road. But again, there's a few junctions into the fields, so farmers, you name it. It's also very icy today. I do believe if you go left here to Llandurnog, Llanbedr DC, there's a nice little road up there as well. And then you could go into Ruthin via that way. If you go to Ruthin, you can go to Shane and Sprocket. Absolutely gorgeous, the food there. Right, we're going to go left here, where it just forks off. This guy's going to go right, indicating, bless him, it's the farmer. Right, there should be a lay-by somewhere that I pull up here. I think I'll just pull up here, actually. Probably just shouldn't, but... Now then, to the industrial estate. So there are two choices. Either you can take the exit over there to the left of ATS, or you can go up this way through the industrial estate. Just saves you a lot of time and less traffic. But the best bit is, if you go through the industrial estate, you can go and have a look at motorbikes. Let's go around there, although I imagine they're just lawnmowers and whatnot. So just ahead, we have a Suzuki A&D motorcycles. If you want to look at some bikes, I can heavily recommend them. They are absolutely brilliant there. It's quite ooh, that's nice. Anyway, back, and we're out of Denbigh now. Happy days. Well, I say we're out of Denbigh, we're nearly out of Denbigh. And then there is a lay-by, which I dare say he'll want to pull in. Oh, jeez, I need to pull in actually because I need to pee. Oh, remember, average cameras over the top of the hill. It's a massive bit of road, this, and look at the side of it. I can play football here. Arla! Arla! It's an Arla farm, huh? Why am I so excited by that? Because I just know the name. Hey, it's 20 miles an hour, mate! Hey! 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 That's bang out of order. That's absolutely outrageous. See, he's one of them, isn't he? Flat out through the villages. Hey? Break the speed limit through the villages, but as soon as we get to the main road, oh, we'll stick to 40. Oh yeah, he's one of them, isn't he? The 40 mile an hour crew. Come on, mate, we do 35 miles an hour now. Right, we're going to go, what am I doing? We don't go left, we're carrying on, aren't we? Yeah, which is left. Oh, I'll tell you what, it is cold up here. I used to do a bit of wakeboarding up here. I do apologise, that's just been me moaning a lot of the time. Stop it, look how windy it is. Oh, oh, splash. I don't know if you can hear that, but it feels like I'm still riding at 60 or 70 miles an hour. Oh!
As you can see, the weather has turned, it's very cold, and we have arrived at the halfway point, or thereabouts. It is, of course, the Denbigh Moors. So, quick little summary. We've obviously come from Mold, up Denbigh Road, through to Denbigh. As I said, you can either go through the Denbigh town, nice and pretty I suppose, a few little stops, or you can go through the industrial estate like I did, stop at the calf like I didn't, and then make your way to the outside of Denbigh. Lovely, cut all the traffic. Obviously you're going up along the top roads, there are average cameras, but nonetheless it is a very good road, so you don't actually really need to go stupid speeds anyway, and especially on a day like today with mud and sheep poo and cow poo and farmers, turnout fields, you name it, it's everywhere, it's slippy. So you can't really, you know, push anywhere. And then of course, eventually, you'll wind up here, Denbigh Moors. The top of, in fact. It's a bit of a wind trap, nonetheless, but it's still a very nice spot. So this section is actually the top of the Evo Triangle. Now the Evo Triangle, if you don't know it already, is a very popular route, shall we say, that's taken by lots of motorists. People would travel far and wide to come and do this particular section of road. Why is it called the Evo Triangle? Well, it was made popular by the famous magazine Evo, and it is in the shape of a triangle. It is a very good section of road, made a little bit worse now because they've added average speed cameras to it, or because lots of people would race their cars up and down and post the videos on the internet, which obviously drew lots of attention. So it's a lot less popular these days. Nevertheless, we will include the link to the Evo Triangle in the description alongside the link to the route recce that we are taking today. And hopefully, if you want to try it, the weather will be a lot better for you. So we're on the next section now, and we are going to carry on along the top of the Denbigh Moors, hang a right at the end of the road, and we're going to wrap up that day and the video in our good old favourite Betws y Coed. And before I go, before I forget, and before I get told off for not doing it, don't forget, head on over to motoplanet.co.uk where you can buy all the accessories you could need. Maybe get some muffs, some whatever, anything for this weather anyway, at least. Rain covers, screens. Anyway, we digress. I'm gonna get my helmet on, and then I suppose we just get cold again.
What a miserable, miserable day. Right, so, as you can see, or as you cannot see really, this is actually a very pretty part of the journey. The beauty of roads like this is that it's so open and you can see so far, you can see across all the corners, can't you? So you could really open up the bike bed, you can open them up and open up a car also. God, you can see why people love this road though. I mean, look at that view. Oh, about what's left of it anyway. It's quite a flowy road, isn't it? Just trying to concentrate on the road and also there's very, very few gates to fields. unlike the road earlier that we took over the top over here, obviously you've got loads of fields and tractors pulling out of them, so there's a lot of mud on the road. With this route up here, not so much. Just have to be careful there because it wobbles. Now obviously this is a really nice little bit, this, because it's quite narrow, so you don't really have to go really quick to feel there's really quick. So when you get to the end of this road here, you take a right and you go to, as the English would say, Pentrevolas, although however they say it. But the correct pronunciation would be Pentrevolas. Well, to be honest, I'm regretting starting off that translation because I've no idea. Look left, look right. Come with me tonight. Right, we're on the main road now. And to be quite honest with you, I was hoping the weather might improve down here. Oh, a bit of a shiver there. So the cameras have come to an end now. There's only cameras on that section of A5. And then up on the top where we've just come from. There's a fake policeman, don't worry about that. If you see that, it's never a real one. It's been there for years. Right, so back to National. Easy on there. Watch out for any holes. Oh, it was a terrible line that. I turned in way too early. Honestly, it's probably my favourite section of road in this area. My fricka-foo. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Now this particular corner, absolutely outstanding. You can really get it over. Oh, gonna get my head taken off it, right? This is another great hill corner. Oh, you just get it over, drop your shoulder, punch it out. Henmachno. Now if you go left down there, there's a nice little mountain bike route with some nice walks. But there are also some nice little routes down there. Quite narrow though, so do be mindful. Oncoming traffic and all that, but it's very good. It's such a beautiful bar. It is Betws y Coed, it's always rained, it's all wet. So then you come downhill now along the little gorge. There's a little footpath down there if you want to know. Watch out for the bus. It's nice actually. They've put some extra grippy stuff down there, so they're encouraging you to go quicker, are they? I will say though, my feet are dry. They're cold, but they're dry. Anyway, nearly there. So we're down the hill. Now obviously the last route recce we did, if you've not seen it, have a little watch. So the Blaine I-15, Betws y Coed, etc, etc. You take a left here. See the sign there, Dol with L on, Blaine I-15. That takes you that way. You can go over the tops then, over to Bala. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that, that's actually really nice, that. Tyrgwyn. It's called Tyrgwyn, it's called White House, if you wanted to know that. Not like the American White House. And we are here in Betws. That is the most expensive petrol station in the world. Hello, biker. I wonder if there's any bikers parked up. My money says there's no bikers parked up. Well, I'm not a very good gambling man. Oh wow, look at that! How lovely is that? I've cheered up now. But now it's a little bit more sheltered. Now though, let's see if there's any motorbikes. This is my favourite little stock. People looking at me like I've lost the plot riding a motorbike.
So we've arrived now at Betws y Coed, arguably the hub of the motorcycle community in North Wales. And there's one very, very, very good reason for that. Well, actually there's a few good reasons. One of which, car park, meet up with all your pals, cafes, shops, pubs, everything. Everything you could ever need before and after a motorbike ride. But the main reason is you've got routes going from absolutely from here to anywhere. That makes sense. You've got Blaine I-15 up there, you got Dolgellau up there, you got Conwy up there, you got Anglesey, Snowdonia, the mountain range, you name it. There's so many different variations of routes you can make and add on from this point. Obviously we ran out of light tonight, so unfortunately we can't keep going. But with that, I've had a great day. Hopefully you've had a great time watching the video. Don't forget, hit like, comment, subscribe. Ta-ra.